Uh, yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, nice. Can I share my PowerPoint? Hello? So let me check. Oh, not this. Sorry about that because some technical problem here. Or, I think I already opened my PowerPoint, but I can't. Oh, here. So can you hear? Can you see my PowerPoint here? Do you guys see my PowerPoint? Oh, nice. Thank you. So we talk about the ecotourism, and here is whole one is the Candian National Park, the southern part of Taiwan, and whole one is beside the biggest aquarium in Taiwan. Here is the aquarium and here is the intact habitat in Taiwan for the hermit crab. But uh, in I think in 2016, there are a company hope to create a hotel or a villa in this habitat. Yes, it's a habitat here. Red, the red is the Lehemigrate habitat. We can find 7 species in this area. So it's a high diversity environment here. As I said, in 2016, uh, uh, there is a company hope to build a villa, and the local citizens, they are protest. They hope to keep the habitats uh, still there. So they uh, they have some protest. They have some action for uh, protect this habitat. So yes, it's not permissions. So we can see this figure. So in 2019, they have a lot of negotiation and company finally give in. So the villa was built here, uh, just beside the road. So the citizens successfully protect the habitat and keep the habitat still intact. Yes, it's the yellow figure here, just here. So, do you have any questions? Because I know my English is not very well. If you have any not clear, you can just give me some feedback and I can explain it. Yes, there was saved. It was saved. And another story is in Kandi National Park. Is Kandi Youth Activity Center. It's a very unique case. Here is a woman. We called her Hermit crab's mother. And I don't organize the tours, but I can find a guide or I can find the plan or programs and you can join if you want to go. Yes, you can connect with me. Yeah, mother of crabs. And why we called her mother of crabs? Because uh, he contributes to save or protect land hermit crab for several years. And she still keeps the land hermit crabs, but she keeps in the environment, not in the house. So it's very unique and successful. Here is a lot of garbage you can see. And where is the garbage from? Because land hermit crabs, they can't find the shell in the wild. So they just use the garbage for the show. And the crabs of mother, they recruit 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 a lot of shows from Taiwan, and the people will send the shows in their house or from their house or from the a lot of place, and she just give the shows back to the hermit crabs. So you can see this area, and she puts the shows here, and it's also is a environmental education program because the students can learn about the hermit crab behavior, and also can give the positive uh, attitude for the environment. Yes, and as I said, this garbage is from the hermit crabs. Is a lot of, yes, you can see the hermit crabs just carry on the garbage. So in this story, we can also reflect the land hermit crabs situation in our environment. Because of the human activities, we are hurt a lot of wild animals. Yes, include the kids. Yes, you are right. So do you have any question or any problem here? And in this area, there are several species, including Burvaminus or Cavipus, Rugus, and Burgers Latrobe. Sorry, it's really hard to pronounce. And the third case is really successful for the ecotourism. Yes, he is a citizen from this community, and they hold an organization to train the uh, train the guide or train the interpreter to uh, to guide the ecotourism in Kenting National Park. So it's the fair situation. You can see it. The interpreter must be trained. So they have a lot of professional knowledge. And the most of people in this community, they used to hunt the fish or collect the land hermit crab for sale to earn the money. And because of the ecotourism, they can earn the money from the ecotourism and also protect the habitat. It's a two-side benefit for people and the hermit crabs. So in this news, uh, it's talk about in last year they earned, let me check, 2,000, no, maybe 20,000 US dollar from the ecotourism. So it's really a successful plan to let hermit crabs. How does the mother of crabs keep the crabs close? Do the crabs stay near? Yes, the crabs stay near because in this area just near the beach. So it's a natural habitat here. And you know, if you put the shells here, the hermit crabs will uh, go here go here by themselves. So she doesn't put the hermit crabs here. It, instead of the hermit crabs just go here by themselves. Yes, yes, you are correct, Daisy. Thank you for the translation. Yes, there there is a research is about if you use the food or shoes which can attract the crabs mostly, and the results reveal that shoes is most attractive factor for the hermit crabs because in the nature environment the shows are limited. Yes, thank you, Stacy. And yes, so it's just three short cases for you. I want to share with you that ecotourism is the another solution for human activity and protect the wildlife environment. And yes, also, if you are interested in let me create ecotourism, you can connect with me, and we are welcome you to visit Taiwan. But you know, in this uncertain situation, the COVID-19 endemic, maybe just in these 2 years you can't visit abroad. But I think in the future we can meet in Taiwan and you can join our ecotourism, ecotourism and see the beautiful species, beautiful crabs in their own nature habitat. Yes. Okay, it's oh, that's wonderful. The mother of crabs name them. I think she doesn't name them because there are so many. I think maybe 10,000 of hermit crabs in their area. Okay, you have some questions. Oh, it's good idea. Christine, it's good idea. Crab con in Taiwan 2025. Yes. What can we do to better document behavior of captive crabs research? Better document. Let me think of. It's a good question. I think uh, I heard the last presentation from Sue. I think you are amazing. You really done a good job. Uh, I think you can measure. I think you can measure the body size I think it's really this it's really difficult, but the scientists used to usually want to see the numbers, the quantitative data. So if you can measure and record the body size or some, yes, or some quantitative data, I think it's really hopeful for scientific research. And such as the temperature of the water or the successful rate from from the first stage to megalopa. It's it's really helpful for scientific research in the area where you find syrups in large size. The such species dominate the oh, the Rugosus is the most dominant species in that area. Yes, very few brevimenous and yes, the dominant species is Rugosus in Dongsa National Park. Yeah, it's really helpful. Thank you, Stacy. Okay, Cavipus. I think Cavipus, they love the cold water, I think. Maybe I can send an article to you. There is an article is about the temperature and the successful rate from from a Japanese scholar. So Stacy, could I ask where is the Cavipus from? I mean, from America or from which country? Because Cavipus is the common species in my country. You can see Cavipus all over the Taiwan. Oh, okay, thank you. I think Cavipus is it's not difficult to it's not difficult to breed, I think. But maybe the weather is different or something wrong. Maybe we can discuss this in a I also saw such conditions. Email was sent from okay. I think Rockesus live near the beach, so they love the beach environment. So if you want to see the braverness, if you want to see braverness, you need to go to the coastal forestry or inland environment. Oh, it's a good question. Where can we buy seagrass to feed to our hermit crabs? Um, because in Taiwan, I haven't seen any then hermit crab breeder or owner feed the seagrass to hermit crabs. So I think it's not commercial produced yet. And seagrass is a yes, yes, Daisy. I think seagrass is abundant from tropical islands, tropical countries. So it's possible to collect to feed your hermit crabs, but I think in currently there are no people use this way. Uh, Angela, no, it's not. It's not. Um, there there are some life cans for the land crabs because some scientists built the ecological construction for the land crabs for migration. So they built the life can for the land crabs, but not land hermit crabs. But sometimes you can see land hermit crabs appear in live can. Robin, I don't know. Maybe, yes, maybe. What can you learn from our? Oh, Stacy, you also provide a good questions. Uh, I think it's the different groups from the academic groups and uh, the owner groups such as you. So, in my opinions, I really hope to know where where the knowledge from, where your knowledge from, and how do you build the knowledge systems from your society? Because I think, yeah, honestly think your effort and your successful for the breeding is more more successful than academic group. So my further research will think about how do you build your own knowledge and what is your experience and how do you think the conservation issue of the hermit crabs. And we also can comparative between Taiwan and the USA and over the world over the world. Yes, Stacy, thank you for your questions. Yes, it's a really important questions here. How did you become interested in studying hermit crabs, and what were you studying next? Um, because my university when I was a freshman, my university is beside the beach. And at that time, when I saw the red hermit crabs, I really surprised because in our childhood or in the cartoon, we always see the red hermit crab. We always see the hermit crabs is under the sea. So when I saw the red hermit crabs in land, I think, wow, it's a amazing creatures. So I started to research this creature, this animal, and finally I become a scientist for researching the hermit crabs. Wind- Sorry. There would be great way to showcase ecotourism by cats. Yes, Angela, I agree. Are you talking about seagrass that grows in the ocean or seagrass that grows in the sand on the dune? I think the seagrass is growing in the ocean, but near the sea. Yeah. Because the seagrass need to root the sand. Stacy, I think you are really read a lot of research papers. Yes, so I think your expertise or your knowledge is valuable. I promise. Um, I think the owner's experience is more than scientists. So if we can combine both, we can put the great effort for breed the hermit crabs or conserve the hermit crabs. I really appreciate that. So in this time, maybe we can think about how to design an experiment or how to record the data, collect the data. Yes, we are strong together. What species of seagrass the hermit crabs? Um, the seagrass I use is Telesia. Let me check. Let me give you the species name. Thank you for the discussion. I really appreciate that and I enjoy that. Yes, Telesia. I use Telesia for the experience experiment. Michael. Yes. So maybe we can become a citizen science group. You know, citizen science. Citizen science is use the volunteer or uh, some people, not professional people, they can collect the data for scientific research. And it's the idea of the big data. So maybe we can create a sheet and collect the data from everybody, such as the hermit crab species, the hermit crab's weight, how they uh, how they grow each year. Do you know what I mean? So we can collect the data, big data for the scientific research, and we can know uh, what age the hermit crab grow. Yes, it's a good idea. Yeah, you can try, Michael. Yeah, and let me know how the sequence how the result. Thank you, Michael. We are seeking a very different growth. Hmm. Think as fun. Okay. Uh, what the different size between each crabs, I think, is the genetic diversity. So there could be different body size, and also the environmental factor also influence the body size. The natural food I think in the wild is such as fruit and leaf. Um, Actually, different species has different preference. So you need to think about which species you hold and what the prefer food they they are. Michael, do you know what I mean? Because different species they have different preference of the food. Thank you, Jed. Thank you. Yes, this is, as I say, each individual has different genetic diversity, such as if we are twins, and twins, they may have the different growth rates, even even if they just the babies and drink the same milk, and because the genetic difference, they will grow different size. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Daisy, thank you. Very favorite hiding spot. I think beyond the species. If the Rogeses, they love the sand, they will hide into the sand. They will bury the sand and hide in it. And such as capybars, they hope to they prefer to live in the rock caves, uh, rock channel, and so on. So it's it really depends on what's the species. This is my main. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I think I will give the suggestion for her. Because the mother of Christ, he just the staff of the uh, activity center. So it's her, I don't know how to say, it's her habit, it's her hobby for take care of these crabs. Let she doesn't have any salary for this kind of action. So I think it's hard to uh, support her to build set up and diverse there underground in depth of um I think depends on different species, but most of species they mute underground. I agree. First, when they was muted, uh, it's the most weak situation, most weak time in their life. So they they are afraid of bothering from each other. So they had better ever underground material such as sand or something they can hide in. And they also will eat their own shell, their own skins, because in land they are lack of the calcium. Let me check how to say this. Calcium. Is it correct?
Calcium.
What? Sorry.
Calcium.
Calcium. Yeah, in land, they lack of calcium. Yes, vulnerable. Thank you, Stacy. um, that is a good question, but I really don't know how to reply to you. You know, uh, I think there is no any research talk about this topic. So as I say, if you can collect the data such as how long the silver crabs in the molt time, or how long is the bury time underground period? How long does it uh, stay? I think it's really helpful for the scientific research. Michael, thank you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you have a lot of good questions. Maybe we can keep in touch and we can discuss something about this. I'm really glad to talk with you. Thank you. And if you are interested in my research, you can add me as a friend from Facebook, or you can send the email to me. I can left my email here. I think that hermit crab is an amazing animal. So we have a lot of unknown. We are still unknown their life cycle and their a lot of things and their behavior. So we still have to put a lot of effort in research that hermit crabs. And you, I think you can also be a part of academic group. So as I said, such as we can build an record sheet, record sheet, or another document Google Drive. We can collect everybody's data and analyze it, and we can know more about the hermit crab. Do you know about Jane being in? Sorry, Stacy, I don't know. June, is a people's name or is a person's name? Oh, really? Wow, I don't know. Any information of this? Wow, Oh, thank you for the information. I really didn't know this. What's the species of these hermit crabs? Oh, okay. I have read an article is that Burgers latro can live longer than 100 years. So yes, I think if you have a good care of the land hermit crabs, it's a long life animal. Yes, yes, Burgers latro is is real. Yes, me too. Oh, I think my time is up. And thank you for attending and give me the chance to discuss with you. I also learned a lot from you. So, yes, about that. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, keep in touch. 谢谢，谢谢。Thank you. Okay, bye bye.